and welcome to another video where I wrestle with my bed covers. The weather has changed this week and we've gone from heat wave to chilly, which I'll be honest, I'm so ready for autumn now. I bagged myself some bits from B&M the other day, and this may actually be the earliest I've ever decorated for autumn. So grab your favourite autumn smelling cleaning products and light those cozy candles, and let's get into some cleaning motivation. At this point, I feel like changing the covers on my bed is now become some sort of comedy sketch. I try different ways, I think every single video, and every single time it always goes wrong. I'm trying to pretend to be some sort of ghost here. The covers are the wrong way round. I'm trying to flip them back over with the covers over my hands, and as you can see, it's going really well. And I did this little cover flip, whoop, which did nothing whatsoever. And now I'm trying to kind of like smush them down on that side, and still a no-go. Does anybody remember that program with Paris Hilton and they got her going out and about doing everyday things? I feel like that's me. One of the episodes, she couldn't change her bed cover. She just kind of looked at it as if to say, what do I do with this? And even though I've obviously done it multiple times, I still don't know how to do it. Help! Cleaning these huge mirrors is so easy with this flash mop with the extra attachment that I bought from Amazon. It's so good for cleaning windows and things I can't reach. I'm fairly short, so anything that helps me clean things that are higher up is a win. My friends the spiders have been back this last couple of weeks. The rain has brought them back into the house. We've had the windows open because it's still been quite warm, so I had to make some extra lavender spray and really went around the windows again. And you don't see it on camera, but I sprayed all around my bed like a lunatic, all around the floors to really try and deter them. If you don't know, spiders really hate strong scents like lavender and citrus smells. They also really don't like peppermint. I think peppermint is the #1 thing they hate, but it's actually toxic to dogs, so I'm not going to use it in my house because I have a Labrador. But you could easily make your own spray at home with peppermint instead of lavender. I'm actually doing some slow hoovering here because this carpet, I don't know what's wrong with it. It seems to have really flattened since we had it put down. And when I hoover, it just kind of skims off the top and doesn't actually pick up any dirt. So I'm just doing some really slow hoovering to really try and get all those bits up. So now it's on to my toddler's room, and my number one goal now is that when he comes home, he walks into his room and he goes, "It looks lovely," like he did a couple of weeks ago. However, he hasn't said it again since. So I'm starting to think it's a one-off, but I'm really going to try it and make it look really cute for him, because that validation is exactly what I need. And I found a random sock just hiding in there. So it was actually my toddler's 3rd birthday the other day, and it makes me so sad to think that 3 whole years have gone past already. It feels like he's growing up so quickly, and I'm just trying to savour every moment that I can, which isn't always easy when we're going into the 3-nagers and we're having tantrum after tantrum after tantrum. If someone knows how to open cereal boxes, then please do let me know, because apparently I don't know how to do it and it causes an absolute meltdown. We also seem to be absolutely overrun by stickers at the moment. They're everywhere. They're on his bed, they're on my socks, they're on the back of the twins, they're on the dog. This is going to sound really silly, but I like to pop his little dinosaur here when he goes to bed at night, because it kind of makes me feel like the dinosaur's protecting his room when he goes to sleep. I know that's crazy, but I'm not sure if I used this scrubbing brush in my last video, but I am using them all around the house now. It comes as a set of 3 and they're all different colours, so it means you can keep a dedicated one for, say, the toilet or the sinks or any other areas that you might want to use. Now I do love this new scrubbing brush. I've had it for a couple of weeks now, but I feel like I just do not have the knack for it yet. When I see it online, everybody else seems to be using it so effortlessly, and I'm here having to hold it with two hands, otherwise it runs away with me. Now onto our shower taps, which have definitely been neglected recently. We've got quite a lot of like watermarks on here on the tiles, that kind of orangey tinge on things. So I'm going to use my electric scrubber, I'm going to use my new little scrubbing brush and a little bit of the pink stuff to try and get all of that off. Filming in this area is not that easy. It's hard to kind of get the camera in here as well as me. This scrubbing brush did a brilliant job on all of the bits of limescale that were on all of the taps and on this rail. And now I'm going in with my scrubbing brush on the tiles, and it did pretty much remove all of that orangey tinge. And down in this corner, I decided to change the scrub head on there to try and really get into the grout, but it didn't work all that well. So I went in again with my little scrubbing brush, which got it off easy peasy. It's time for a break, and because it's cozy season, my snack of choice is cheesy crumpets. I saw on Reddit the other day, someone said they fry their crumpets in butter, and I've never done it, but it looked absolutely phenomenal. So for my toddler's birthday, I always like to write these little messages on our mirror with one of those chalk pens, but trying to get it off is just terrible, but it's worth it. It's nice seeing his little face, and he's all happy thinking that it's special that I've written him a lovely note. Now I'm over by the bins where I belong, and it's about time I disinfected these bad boys. Our main bin isn't too bad because we put our rubbish into a bag, but the recycling one has got really grubby. So I use this surf disinfectant spray, pop some of that in there, and then put some boiling water in there, leave it for as long as it takes for the water to cool down, and then I go in and give them a really good scrub. And the worst part about these bins is they're actually collapsible. So those lines that you can see around the outside are actually different compartments of the bin. So when you put water in there or any fluids in there, it basically comes straight out. So I did have a miniature puddle on the floor, which I had to clean up straight away because we have laminate, which equals no wet floors allowed. I do like to pop some bicarb and some vinegar in the sinks every now and then, just to give them a bit of a refresh. The sink on the right actually is in desperate need of us undoing the sink part, the plug part, but it makes me really nervous because it doesn't attach very well. So if I undo it, we might actually end up with a leak, which we've done several times, and I wasn't about that life today. Now it's onto the grill, and we hardly ever use this grill, so it was not bad at all, but the glass was looking like it needed a bit of a refresh. So I'm now pro at opening the latches and taking the doors off of ovens, so I thought, yeah, let's just give that a whirl on here. This pretty much looks brand new in here. My actual oven could never. We're back to the sink. I feel like I've done a lot of sink stuff today with some disinfectant in there, and I'm just going to wipe down all of the worktops and all of the surfaces. And having that disinfectant in the sink makes the whole house smell really nice. We seem to be getting quite the collection of varying ripeness of bananas. So the pumpkin chopping board and the plant that you can see here are the couple of bits that I picked up from B&M last week. I couldn't resist putting them up now. I'm not going to wait until October. And with some of that disinfectant on this cloth again, I'm just going to go in and wipe the hob down a bit. It wasn't too bad. I don't think we'd actually used it much in the last week, to be honest. So it was really quick and easy to clean it this time. And we're back to the sink again with one of my favourite products. It is the Dettol laundry sanitizer. I'm using it here to disinfect my cleaning cloths, and occasionally I'll pop it in the washing machine to clean new clothes or clothes that the girls may have had an accident on. I'm just going to pop some of this surf detergent into the washing machine. I have a little helper as well, along with some more of that Dettol laundry sanitizer. I'm just going to rinse these cloths out a bit before I pop them into the washing machine. The Dettol also makes it smell really nice as well. I'm just going to pop it onto a 60 degree and press go. I'm coming to the end of this bottle of Cif, and I think it's actually limited edition, which is frustrating because I really like the smell. And time again now for my terrible demonstration on how to use this scrubber. I've changed the scrubbing head on here for a bit more of a gentler scrub. Now, most of my jobs I can get done while the twins are sleeping. Some of them, like hoovering, I cannot. And I had a little follower today. She was following me everywhere with the hoover. And where one goes, the other has to follow. I literally had to whiz round as quick as I could to try and stop her from grabbing it. I'm like a hoovering ninja at this point, trying to avoid baby hands. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Here I am making myself a cosy hot chocolate, which is definitely well deserved. I hope this has given you a little motivation to clean yourselves, and I will see you on the next one.